What's poppin'? It's your boy Mixed by Malachi, back again with another tutorial. And today, I'm about to show you cats how to get the perfect mic level. I get a lot of questions like, how can I get the perfect record? And I do mean perfect. I ain't talking about nothing ugly and nothing too, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by recording the proper mic level is getting your vocals to sit right in the mix. Yo, remember to hit that subscription button too, man. Make sure you subscribe. Before we dive in, man, I want to let you know in the description there's a few things for you to download. A Logic Pro template for 2019, a couple vocal presets, and we're creeping up on 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, once I hit that 1,000, I got a giveaway to give y'all. It's gonna be a lot of vocal change, some mastering change that'll get you guys going to where you ain't even got to worry about paying for it. I mean, the best mic level you can get, you know what I'm saying, out of recording. But I'm gonna take y'all over to the Apollo and I'm gonna show y'all how to get down on the Apollo. If you don't have an Apollo, you got a Focusrite or something like that, just dial your gain to about 10 o'clock for your vocals and you should be fine with that because I record with the Focusrite also. I got the UR22. It's not about what you record with, it's about how you record and it's how you do it. It's the mind into it, so remember that. But let's roll that intro and get to the Apollo. Alright, cool. So we at the Apollo, man. So the first thing I like to do, let's go to Preamp. Click on Preamp. So I don't know if y'all can see that. Shit for the focus in. So you got channel 1 and 2. So right now, this is where my mic level is right here. But I'll turn it up, dial it up just a little bit. Like I said, to around 10 o'clock. I like it about right here. You know, this is perfectly fine for me right here. This will let me know that my vocals are not going to be too loud. But if you're turning your mic levels all the way over like this, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna get some high levels. So you don't have to have your mic level up that loud because when you get ready to start mixing your song, the compressors you use are gonna add the extra loudness to it. So that'll pump your vocals a little bit. But if your vocals are too low, you may have to use a limiter. But you know, I'm trying to get you to where you don't have to use a limiter. So like around right here to about right here would be pretty cool for me. You know, and if it's too loud, I'll dial it back right here. But what you want to do is you just want to record. You know, record at your highest peak and pretty much look at the wave file as you do it. You want to get that wave file to kind of, you know, be small a little bit. You don't want it too loud. You don't want it to look like it's distorted. You don't want to look like you mastered your vocals already. So this is pretty much what I do with the Apollo. So the next thing we're going to roll over is to the console and I'll show you guys what I use as far as my preamps go and stuff like that. All right, cool. All right, cool. Now we are at the Apollo console right now. So pretty much I'm going to just show you guys my settings for the Apollo console and what I use. So pretty much if you want to quiet the noise down in your room, I actually click on this filter right here, cut it off, cut it on, and then I use the Neve preamp, and I'll show you the settings I use for this. I actually have the preset saved myself. So I turn the gain to about probably, if I'm recording, I turn it to about 40. I actually click on this filter right here also. That'll help with some of the noise in the room. If you have an untreated room, this is how I get my vocal to get a little clean going in. And then far as the inserts, the SIN inserts, I use the Real Reverb Pro. I'll cut it on. And this is how it sound, you know, just slightly. Let me open it up. These are the settings I'm using for this. I turn the mix all the way up to 100, and I'm using a big warm hall, which is cool for me. You might find something a little better for you, but I use this, which helps me out a lot. I like to record, you know, with a little effects going in. Well, not going in, but you know what I'm saying? Like just to kind of level it out and get a mic, you know, some type of quality to it. And then I don't use any of the inserts. I don't add any compression because I don't want to record compression going in. I like to do everything from scratch. I may want to change something, so that's why I don't do that. And then as far as the SIN level on this, for the reverb, I got that to about -25.9, which is cool for me. And even at my highest point, my highest peak when I'm rapping, you know, I get it to about -12, -8, around that area. I just don't want to be bleeding in the red. I want to kind of keep it to where I can, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm getting ready to master or something like that, or I'm ready to start mixing my vocals, I can actually turn my mic level up without it being distorted and stuff like that. So this is how I pretty much get my levels going in. So this is all I do for the Apollo. And if you're using this and if you don't have an Apollo and you want to record some of your plugins going in, I do recommend using the SSL channel by Waves. and just using the gate plugin. I'll show you that next on the Logic screen. So I'm gonna close this out, and Logic should already be up. All right, cool. I actually have a template from Logic that you can use. Hold on, man. Let me turn that reverb off. All right, still on. Yeah, all right, cool. So I pretty much have a template that you can use. That'll just have the SSL channel on it as far as recording in, but if you want to add a compressor or anything like that, you'll be able to record in. I'll throw that up later on. And yeah, pretty much what I like to do is when I get everything settled and going, like when I get the level right with the Apollo, I get the level right with the console. As far as with the preamp, I just add the SSL channel, and this really quiets the mic up. You know what I'm saying? I'll play the verse back real quick, let you check it out. But just turn the range up, then turn the threshold up to about 20. You want to turn the range all the way up to 40, turn the threshold up to about 20. And it'll give you like a pretty clean vocal, you know what I mean? So I'll play it back with the track so you guys can hear it, check it out.
Peace, yeah. Take a look at my dreams. Worth sleep. Woke up with demons and scorched teeth. I got a dream, but they knocking me. Man. All of this argument stopping me. Damn. Playing the point, but they blocking me. No. They faking this love when they not with me. Nah. All of this shit when they oughta be. Been living my life with no privacy. I do not follow, I lead. And stay on some shit that you never see. And get on the level where better be. And fight for the ones who believe in me. And stay down with niggas who down with me. And never live life with no disbeliefs. And gotta see shit that you never seen. And fight for your shit if you got a dream. Look back at my life like I gotta leave. There must be better, it gotta be. The shit that I've been through, you gotta see. I need a real house, no monopoly. And all of this money, you gotta be. So we don't be plotting on robbery. And niggas be balling without a scheme. Just fight for your shit and don't never give up. Push for your dream.
Yeah, man, and that's pretty much it. That's how I get my vocals to sound right. And that's how I get them to sit right in the mix. And then from there, you know, you got a lot of room to, you know, use compressors and stuff like that, EQs and, you know, so on, so on. If you add a parallel compression, it'll help a lot more. Like I said, you got enough room to play with your vocals. You know, it won't be sounding all distorted when you're turning it up. I get a lot of sessions from people sometimes to where their wave file is a lot bigger than this. Like, you want your wave file to be around this area right here, which is which is cool. You want it to be around this area. You don't want your wave file looking like this right here. You don't want it looking like the track, man. That's like super loud and it look like it's been mastered or something. So it's kind of hard to mix vocals like this when it's kind of hard to mix vocals when it's looking like this, because now it's like, you know, you adding compression and stuff like that to it. So now your vocals are getting distorted. So pretty much, you know, that's when the gain staging process come in by turning all this down. And you know, and you don't want to do that. You just want to have a real clean vocal going in. You want it to look like this, so when you get ready to start mixing, everything will start sounding right, and it'll be easier to you when you get ready to mix. So if you having that mix that's impossible to do, this is one of the reasons why, and this is why I recommend recording in with a proper level and having a good gain stage going with your track. As you can see, I did the 2-track with this one. I actually just bounced it down, turned it into a 2-track. But this is what I pretty much do over here. Let's see, that's pretty much it. And then after that, I'll just start mixing my vocals as far as adding the EQ to it, because I done already did the process of getting it going in clean. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this. And then, like I said, I got a template I'll be giving you guys also, not today, but I just got to put it together for you. You'll be able to record the SSL channel going in. So once you play it back, the vocal will be just straight clean, and you don't have to worry about, you know, recording compression going in. So that's pretty much it. And I think I touched bases on everything with this one, man. So I'm gonna head on over and finish this off real quick. Yo, make sure you remember to hit that subscribe button, man, and that bell notification. That'll let you guys know when I'm dropping new content. I appreciate all y'all for watching, man. It's your boy Mix by Malachi, and I'm out.